Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Pakistan Uncensored. Today we're going to talk about America sending a wee red alert to Pakistan's new government that's obviously taking oath today in the National Assembly. So, American lawmakers have sent out a letter to Joe Biden claiming not to recognise Pakistan's new government until the scrutiny of the votes doesn't get done. Now, that's a very serious matter now because the same the lawmakers have sent the letter in his own party. So, it's a wee bit dodgy here now, you know what I mean? So, on the other hand, you've got India, who's going to have a very good influence here. India is part of the Five Eyes. So, India's already with America that far deep that our tomboy at the top there now is going to have no chance of getting his word in because, like I said, they're slaves to the system. Okay, so if he got one of his own buddies saying they're on a ventilator, there's a very little chance that these guys are going to come out and trying to beg some restrictions to be lifted on Pakistan. Instead, I think we're not going to get a loan, to be honest with you, because they don't even have a mandate from the public, and that is one of the most concerning things. Because any Western banking system gives you a loan, they need to see your credibility to give that back. And their credibility is against the banks as well. So I think they've come to a point, and if you come look behind his before his brother, he done the same. Look at that. He done the exact same thing. He would sit there, beg them, and they'd be like, "You sure you're going to pay us?" You can look in his eyes, looking at him, saying, "You sure you're going to pay me?" And they'll pick any point anywhere in the world where they meet them, they'll run after them. Like, "Hello sir, how you doing?" Now if you look at India, you've got Jay Shankar there now. This guy is so smart. He was a businessman and Narendra Modi brought him into the government. I think he's a foreign minister of theirs. But the guy's lethal weapon. They've taken over all major manufacturing companies that only exist now. Britain doesn't manufacture anymore. Margaret Thatcher got rid of that. But this guy came in, they bought all the steel companies, they bought Jaguar shares, they bought shares in the Land Rover. They've taken over a lot of companies. Look at Tata Group's GDP this year alone. It's 365. It well tops our whole of Pakistan's GDP. It's a shame, innit? Then you got our, Bhutto Bilawar boy. Look at him. He doesn't even know who he is or who she is. The state of him. So, he's on a holiday. So, what I see, that Pakistan's got a lot of hard way to go. And only guy that can make you get out of this is the one and only guy, Imran Khan. You can see that now. Whenever he went, people recognised him because why? He had a wee bit, self-respect. Not a wee bit, but way too much. But for you guys are on zero, man. This guy's a hero. Look at the public. They're not giving up. This guy's taught them a lesson. Whatever happens, don't give in. Ask for your right. And eventually, you'll get there slowly but surely. And Allah is al-Haq. And this guy, I've got nothing to say about anything bad about him. He is a legend. And you remember that legends live well past their age. So this guy is in the histories, not just in Pakistan's ugly history. He's in the world history. That this guy, at this time, locked up, party seized, people getting carted away behind bars. Still, this guy has made it that far up that his party won by a landslide. Then you got the establishment, obviously, who have jumped in. Then you look at today, your stock exchange in Karachi hit a red. So, matter of time, he's not going to go boom and bust. He's never been a boom. He's always been bust, bust, bust. This time he's going to completely bust. You know what I mean? And the public's going to bear the brunt of that. And you know how? This guy there, he's going to nail that finger right through you, man. Because you know why? They don't have time for anybody. They're only there for themselves. go touch an American, go touch anything to do with American like daily thing, oil tanker, sea ship, they're coming after you. You can't go fingering them, but they'll finger everybody. And now I think they're going to give you a very hard time, even them, because I think there's about 50 parliamentarians from Pakistan that wrote to these lawmakers in America, that wrote to him to say do not recognise Pakistan's government until their scrutiny doesn't get taken place. So those 50 parliamentarians, I guess you know whose party they belong to, but at the end of the day, they're independent. You understand now? So Imran Khan, once again, you put the bullet right through them, and see the whole crowd, the chore, they're only here for a very little time. Believe me, if they're going to come to the UK, people are going to chase them. They go anywhere else, they're not going to get peace. Right? That Maryam Nawaz, I don't understand how Pakistani people are sitting at home when she's riding that hard. Listen, protest, she doesn't belong there. Okay, the people do not deserve her. You'll end up having cameras on every single doorstep, the way she is. And she's a wee little spy. Not even a spy, she's a wee perv. I swear to God, she's a wee perv. So, peace and out, my bros. See you tomorrow, and have a good one.